All right. Jumping in to another one, we have Max Homa wants to have a chat with us. Connor, are you settling into the tour right? I think it's time for us to meet in person, get a Quason, and of course play some golf. What do you say? Sure, Max. So we have another rivalry to be dealing with this week. So we'll take that as we're here at the Arnold Palmer Invitational. So we're about a week away from the Players Championship, which we should be qualified for. And then we're about another 4 weeks away from the Legends Championship, which is this guy here. So getting close to the end of the first half of the season. I think I mentioned in a video that once we get to this tournament, then it's going to be the end of PGA Tour 2K for a bit. And then we will revisit back in 2026. So that will be fun. We'll jump into this one here today. Kind of see what we can do here. I mean, we've been we've been one of the greatest golfers to date. So there's no reason for us not to continue the greatness that we've had up to this point. So, all right.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back for the finale of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Let's see who will be crowned a champion. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well.
All right.
Rich, this should be a fun week. We've got so many great storylines, including a rivalry with our featured player. Before we get into that, take us through this course. What are some of the big keys out there?
Well, they're going to find a course that's ferocious, aren't they? This golf course historically plays firm, fast, the wind is up, the temperatures can be cool. It's a golf course that it doesn't suffer players that aren't tough, and I think that's what Arnold really wanted to have. He wanted a U.S. Open here so badly, never quite got it, but I can promise you this, each and every year, these players feel the pain and suffering that Arnold wanted them to have at this venue. It's quite
damn, that curls so much.
He's hoping this comes back to the right. 3 feet to
all
the
right.
cup.
Start the day off with a par. Don't love that. A little bit of a change up here for us, how we normally start off things, but
that's a rock solid par right there.
It's all right.
While we have a moment, we want to show you the updated leaderboard. Our featured
That's right. Max Homa +1 through one. Oh boy.
And now to the par 3 second.
Ooh. Let me just get that to kick out. Okay, that's as far as we're going here. Okay.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag.
That's going to be a long one. That's going to be long.
Not a bad shot right there.
Okay.
Now over to Max Homa.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Here's Max Homa now. Oh, that one looked pretty good off the block. Oh my! Holds it from the bunker.
We're
back. Not a bad one. Not a bad one there for him.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt's gonna break to the right.
A birdie would look
that
really
breaks
nice
so
on the
much.
scorecard. Now starting to turn right.
Go.
I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie.
That broke so much. All right, we're even through 2. I don't love that. Max is still +1.
We take a quick peek at the leaderboard, and he is in a tie for 4th.
If we're still able to kind of do all right here, I think we should be fine, but we'll see. We'll see.
This one looking pretty good off the tee.
We shall see.
You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
That's a pretty good shot right there.
Okay.
Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
Setting up
God,
this
why do
putt
these
11
greens
feet
break
from
so
the
much,
cup.
dude? What the hell?
This putt left for birdie.
What a putt. Started this
There we go.
perfectly.
There we
As
go.
we
Minus
take a
1
look
through
at the
3.
leaderboard,
We'll take
Tiger
that.
Woods
Max
out
is
in
still
front.
struggling
Our
here.
featured player is in second
Tiger
place.
Woods in the top
Always
spot
like to
there.
see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
All right. I have not been able to strike this lately.
I like that one.
I'm a fan of that. I'm
Rich,
a fan
when
of
Tiger
that.
is playing like this, how intimidating is it for the rest of the field?
Well, I hope it's as intimidating as it was when I was out there trying to beat him, because these kids are now getting a taste of what it's like when Tiger is at his best. It's no fun. You don't want to play him when he's at his best.
Sit in the rough. There
The
you go.
ball
Thank you.
settles just off the fairway. This is his third. Just one stroke off the lead. That's exactly what he was hoping for. He can still
Not
walk
precisely.
away with par. And this putt to move into a tie for first place.
That'll put us
That
in
putt
number 1.
drops. That's 2 birdies in a row.
Gotta like
So it'll be
it.
minus
2 in a
2
row.
through 4, and it
What
should
an
put us in
interesting
tie
leaderboard
with
we have. A two-way
Tiger
tie
Woods.
for the top spot between our featured player and Tiger Woods.
The fifth at Bay Hill.
Man,
is the
where's
shortest
Tiger
par
been
4
this,
on the front nine, measuring just under 400 yards.
this.
Rich. Placement off the
Oh,
tee.
don't put that in the
Critical.
bunker.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a
gonna go
green
in the
that
rough.
once
That's gonna go
again
straight in the rough.
chases away from you at the back end of it.
This lie won't be too bad in the first cut.
I don't even know if we can really. It's up and over the tree here.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside
All
the
right,
range.
that's fine. We'll take this
Pretty
for
straightforward
birdie.
4-footer coming up here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And that
And that'll
performance
put
will
us
now take
in
him to
the
3
top
under
spot
par.
here, beating out Tiger Woods, and Max Homa is still sitting at +1.
Now we head to the famous par 5 sixth. Rich, a lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a
I like to play
really
things a little
solid
dangerously.
birdie opportunity.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes.
I need to stay on the fairway. And it will. That's perfect. That's excellent.
Let's catch
Let's see
up
what Max
with
is up
Max
to
Homa.
here.
4 strokes off the lead.
Nails that. He made it onto the green there from the okay.
Sitting at 3 under par.
Don't love this. Of course I straighten that too.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Just need that to sit. Okay.
16 feet to the cup. He's looking for his third
Why
birdie in
why
a
did I
row.
do that? What am I
Now, man on the
doing?
ground, John McCarthy has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
He's putting this
I
one
have no idea what
downhill
I'm doing.
to the right.
That might be too far. That's gonna be too far. That's gonna be too far. Missed opportunity there for the eagle.
A birdie putt awaits. And it's making a big statement here today.
Gotta love that start
All right,
there.
minus
Absolutely
4
taking it
through
to the
6,
field.
and somehow Max is
As we
+2.
head to the next tee, he leads by 2 shots.
We've made our way to the par 3 7th hole.
Oh, that's going to go way right. That's going to go way right.
A little ground help to the left.
All right, we can work with that.
I like this guy. He's like super
Good distance remains on this long putt.
super helpful here. Oh, we might have nailed that. Okay, maybe not.
Come on, don't be shy.
It's looking really good. And it is just not there. A par putt and moving on to the next.
Not doing so well putting today. we're not doing so hot
After that hole,
on that
he
front.
still
But
has the top
that's
spot
all right.
on
We're
the
still
leaderboard.
we're still sitting pretty good here. So
Well, let's see
Take
what
that.
happens here at number 8.
I'm playing that real close to the rough there. I'm putting that real close to the edge of the fairway. That's going to bounce off the rough and onto the fairway, and that's exactly what we need.
And right now at -4. Going with pitching wedge here.
10 out of 10 marks given.
This one from 4 feet away.
Okay, now see, this is why I test that first.
That one drops.
Little
It's
curl
the
there, but we'll
fifth
drop that
birdie
in.
of the
-5
round.
through 8.
Here's a quick look at how
I'm not
things
even worried about
stand.
Max anymore
It's
at this
a
point.
3-shot advantage for our leader. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
I'm just not been able to
I think
smack
this one
that.
will find the fairway quite easily.
Okay.
Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. Leading the event by 3 shots.
We've been real solid up to this point. Sometimes we forget about these bounces.
This wind is getting up out here.
He's got this putt for birdie.
Got it.
So
No!
close.
Whoops.
Just an empty
Okay.
feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still
That looked
come
and
away
felt
with a
so
par.
good. Tiger Woods is crawling his
As
way
we
back
take
up.
a look at the leaderboard, he's in first place, but Tiger Woods is hot on his heels. Now to the par 4 10th.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the
Nice.
right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
That was a good shot. That was a good play. Got all this green here, and they decided to put the pin in the freaking corner.
On the green, that's always mission number 1. Here's a putt to get to 6 under.
That
Penny,
curls
how
in the
tricky is
last
this
minute.
one?
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
Right on line, but just misses.
I'm doing awful with putting today.
Okay,
I'm
finishing up
opening
here.
that door for Tiger. I mean, like, the scorecard kind of
Let's
says
take a
otherwise,
quick
but
look at the leaderboard.
I'm just not happy
Tiger
with what I'm
Woods is
seeing
in
here.
second place, right behind our featured player.
The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Well struck.
Okay. See how Max is faring?
Time to check in with Max Homer. What's he got in store for us here?
Oh, my. Oh, I thought he, like, went into the bunker, bounced out, and...
Okay, it's hit its spot. It's tracking. Here we go. This could
That's
be
a good shot.
big
That's a good shot
moment.
for him. That's a really good
Let's
shot for him.
return to live play now. From about 100 yards.
Yeah, I didn't feel good on that swing. Oh, shit.
This would be a great up and down.
Go. Goalie just short it,
Beauty of a
too.
chip shot there. And he needs this to save par. And that putt.
Back-to-back pars. Don't love that.
So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is
The Tiger's
lurking
still
in second
2
place.
down. See, the thing is, though, is that we're 2 holes up on, or we're 2 holes below him, so we have the advantage here.
Front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Well, Rich, you're one of the rare people to have ever beaten Tiger Woods in his prime. In fact, I think he held all 4 major trophies when you beat him there at Hazeltine in 2002. But you got 1 up against him, but he got 100 up against everyone. Well, what was it like playing against the legendary Tiger Woods?
It's almost
You gotta
hard
be
to
kidding
describe,
me.
Luke, because, you know, he had this following that was unlike any other. And you knew when you were playing with him that of the 30,000 people that were following his
Go.
29,998 were rooting for him because
So annoying.
Your wife and her friend were following you.
But even sometimes they were probably cheering for
And
him
they
as
were
well.
kind of looking at you, watching him as well. I'll never forget playing
That's
with
so
him in
annoying.
Chicago one year. We both made the cut on the number. I was ecstatic. He would not so much. And we get to the tee,
So
and
pretty.
it must have been 8:30ish in the morning.
All right.
I mean, it was still
Put some
fairly
distance
early
between us
doors.
and Tiger here.
And I walk up to the first tee, and I knew what it was going to be like.
Man, I'm having a
The
rivalry
stands
with
behind
Tiger,
the
and
tee
he's not
box
even my
were
rival.
packed. Both sides of the fairway were jam-packed.
Ooh.
And I just walked up, and there's probably, I don't know, I'm going to say 500 people in the stands behind the first tee. And I walk up, and really loudly I go, "Hey, glad you're all out to come watch me play golf today." And they all laughed. I mean, they all laughed in unison because, like they're looking through their...
If we go on the
they're
rough here,
thinking,
that's
like,
fine.
who's this guy again?
Sitting at -6. That's well executed. This one's heading to
That's going in hot.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
That came in hot.
Here's Max Homer now. Get in.
That's a good
Wow,
one for him.
what a save.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
I've
Just a
not
tiny
been
putt
able
is all that remains.
to read these greens lately. This is actually probably the
That moves
worst
them to
performance that
-6
we're
for the
having
tournament.
here lately.
And another of the uphill par threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
So that's not going to bounce. So that's not going to go the way I want it. Then.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Yeah. Fuck.
Second shot here on the 14th hole. Wow, that almost went in the
Man,
hole.
I have not been able to read these goddamn
Looking for a par
greens.
here. And well hold. Let's move on. And as we head to the next
And
tee,
Tiger
our
Woods
50th
is
player
climbing his way
leads
up
by
again
2.
here. Scary.
We've hit the par 4.
What the fuck is this?
Hole.
Strong par 4, your dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
We got stuck in the trees there, but we still
Our
managed to
leader
find the
has
fairway.
done it again.
Tell you, where he drove this, that's where some players are dreaming of pitching out to.
This shot is about 130 yards from the hole. And currently on top by 2.
That wind's going the other way. Oh, but that was gorgeous.
Wow, you gotta love that shot here at 15.
That was a gorgeous shot.
Chance is on the way. A tap in left for birdie.
All right, that'll put us
No
up
change.
-7 again. Give us
Leaderboard
some
after
space
that
between
hole.
us and Tiger. So you got, like, that's kind of the nice thing because we're 2 holes behind Tiger, so we do have the advantage.
Time for the tee shot at the par 5.
Okay.
Already in first place, trying to make that margin larger.
So we're not playing the game that we normally know how to play today. We've been struggling with the greens a little bit, but all in all, we're looking pretty fair.
Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line.
That drive was simply astonishing.
I hate where they have these pins. It's so ugly. I don't think I'm ever going to sink it the way I'd like to, but
Over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
okay.
This could be massive, an eagle putt.
Oh, this is an eagle putt. Oh, yeah, this is even worse. Oh, I shorted that. But we got it.
Goes in, and that cushion is getting
We
wider.
got it. Take that eagle putt any
Let's
day
go
of the
down
week
to
here.
John on the course for an update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Ooh. Tough look for him.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and
All
it's
right.
a 5-shot advantage.
So Tiger
for
will
our
finish
leader.
with -4. We'll be finishing around probably about
Teeing
-12.
off here on the 17th hole.
I'm being
This
ambitious, but
hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf
I
course.
just gotta bring that, like, I gotta
possibly
bring
the
that.
exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically
Oh,
through
shit.
the years. You find
Oh,
the green, you make
oh.
your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
I shorted that
And
so
the
hard.
mindset now is to get up and down from here.
Okay. Still a good shot.
Magic with the short club. Needs this one in order not to drop a shot.
Good stuff today, especially the short game.
That was a good
been
one. That was a good
really
shot.
sharp today.
Take that.
No
Man, I'm not
change
even
atop
worried
the
about Max
leaderboard.
anymore.
Feature player still out in front. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Smack that. Smack that pretty good.
Okay, that'll play.
I'm happy with that.
Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
So I'm
Let's
just trying to
see
get
if
it as
8 iron
close to
was
the
the
pin
right
as
club.
possible.
Looking to get up and down from here.
Go.
Terrific hands on that shot. This is a putt for the clubhouse lead. Okay, and
All right.
that will do
That
it for
will
the day.
do it here. I mean, this is a really rough course for us. This was a really tough one. But we're in good company here with Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy. So, can't really be upset, I guess.
Rich just Back-to-back wins on tour.
Or just continuing
Absolutely
to win.
impressive. Winning breeds
Just
winning, but it also
continuing
takes a lot
to come
out of you.
away
So to
with
contend
the
again
W's.
The week after winning, boy, I'd say this player's something special.
Love seeing that.
Well, that's it for today.
There's the
On behalf
Arnold
of Rich
Palmer
Reed,
trophy.
Goalie, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying
Looks
so
good.
long.
Looks so good.
We'll see you next time.
That's a good looking trophy. Man, Tiger was kind of giving us a bit of a scare there for a second. He wasn't even my rival this week. That's all right. All right. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with how we played that. I'm not happy with the overall kind of how we did in the game, or in the match rather, in the round, but you know, we didn't do too horrible. So, you know, so can we really be upset here? But we make our way into the we'll do an interview. Sure, we'll do it. It's fine. Congratulations on your decisive victory. How'd you maintain focus? Utilizing experience. Congrats on your big win. There were some holes where bogey seemed inevitable, but you managed to pull through. How important was it for you to stay bogey free? Yeah, I probably should. With your incredible winning streak, some experts are throwing around the GOAT for you. How does that sit with you personally? I mean, Tiger's the greatest, you know. Halfway there. Yeah. Tiger's still the GOAT here. If you could play another sport, what would it be? None of these. Hockey. We'll go American football. Hockey is the correct sport there, but that's fine. We'll forgive the I'll forgive the game. I'll forgive PGA. All right, we just continue on here, and we have made it to the Players Championship, which is a very, very important one. That's a signature tournament there at TPC Sawgrass. But in a few weeks after that, we have the Legends Championship. So this is our first. I think that's going to be our first. Is that our first signature tournament? Hold up. Is it? Because that is a signature, right? Yeah. Oh no. I mean, all. Okay, Arnold Palmer's a signature, and that's fine. I guess Genesis Invitational. Okay, so it's not our first signature tournament. So okay. I thought it was, but I mean, we do pretty well here in these signature tournaments. I mean, we've been doing well all season up to this point, so you know, we can't really be too upset there. So all right, we'll leave it at that. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, you guys leave it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe for more content. Until then, my name's Monday. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.